everyone, welcome back to our channel startuplanes.com. I'm Namrata and I'm taking interviews of the CEOs and founders of several innovative startups in India. In today's interview, I'll be talking to Dr. Pallavi Mohanty, the co-founder and director of Palvicare Private Limited. Dr. Pallavi is a registered and qualified BHMS homeopathic practitioner with more than 14 years of experience in homeopathy. Palvicare Private Limited is an online platform providing homeopathy and psychotherapy treatments. It also provides the delivery facility of remedial medicines to patients at the comfort of their home. You want to know more about this business? Let's get into the video.
Hello Pallavi, thank you for joining today. I'm Namrata and I'll be taking your interview. But before the interview begins, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, of course, Namrata. Thank you for having me here. Yes, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Pallavi Mohanty, Director and Co-founder of Palvicare Private Limited. I am a registered homeopathy practitioner and I have experience of 14 years in dealing with various disorders in respect to skin, gastrointestinal disorder, respiratory problems, and musculoskeletal disorders. And my main focus is in dealing with women disorders like PCOS and thyroid disorders. Then comes your menstrual irregularities, perimenopausal syndrome, postmenopausal syndrome as well. And yes, coming back to children issues, mostly children are suffering from online after this pandemic issue has hit. So every child is exposed to this online platform of schooling. So we have, what I have seen in my experience and what I am seeing of late, that children are getting irritability issues. A lot of them are suffering from that, lack of concentration, excessive behavioral disorders. So here homeopathy is giving much relief, and especially where my focus is to provide them much relief. So yes, there is this, so I am dealing with such disorders, yes.
Yes, so I was saying that since like you have started the startup, but how did the idea occur to you?
Well, Namrata, during my association with my previous organization, where I was employed as a homeopathic consultant, I found the whole process, this whole line of assembly line of medicine mundane. So hence I thought of creating an intimate holistic experience at an independently owned practice. Like I saw the need to increase the efficacy, the radius of the efficacy of homeopathic remedies amongst the public. Since the practice in this field is mostly, based on normal brick and mortar mode, I thought of taking it to an online mode. Like my venture is mostly operating on an online mode. So this thought of creating a platform where I can provide, like my company can provide us safe and effective homeopathy medications via online mode only. So yes, this is the thing, and majorly what I have seen, this homeopathy there is no side effect attribute of homeopathy, for which there are many quacks out there who takes it very lightly. This science, they're taking it very lightly, and they're ruining the cases. So in many patients have lost their faith in homeopathy. I am here again to restore that belief in this science. So my startup will engage with patients through qualified homeopathic practitioners who will be instrumental in administering effective remedies to neutralize the disorders and to make them, again believe in homeopathy, because we will be providing them the absolute cure.
Absolutely. So talking about the startup and when you started, was there an existing market gap where other people were not doing what you are doing right now?
See, Namrata, I would say a BHMS practitioner like me, we take like almost 5.5 years to complete this, this course and be a government registered practitioner or a physician. Whereas many quacks, the way I said in my last question, that there are many as a homeopathic doctor, due to lack of regulation and supervisions, and due to their sheer lack of knowledge, I'm very sorry to say this, but I have seen that personally also, due to the sheer lack of no side effect attribute of homeopathy, which is leading all the individuals to get into this malpractice of self-treatment. Right. So what they do, they feel, yes, I'm having a cold, I'm having fever, I'm having the stomach upset, let me take this medicine. Many people have some homeopathy medications at their home, I'm sure. So they take anything out of it. And third, the most important thing what I have seen and what I have felt after properly selecting a case, after properly individualizing a case, when once we administer a remedy or a drug, patients often tend to reduce or stop taking the medicine after seeing some relief, like an interim relief in their symptoms. They stop taking it, which will definitely ruin a case. There will be a standstill. It will be very difficult for us to diagnose further and properly find out what is actually wrong with them. So the whole case gets disrupted. The whole case gets disturbed. So there is this huge gap in promoting also qualified homeopathy practice and directing the general public in recognizing the benefits of homeopathy wellness program.
Okay. So while creating an awareness in the consumers, were there any difficulties or challenges you had to face?
Of course, in creating this awareness and also in growing as a company. See, we are still in our early stage. I'm very in early stage. In fact, in the proof of concept, to be more specific, I would say, the company is bootstrapped as of now, completely bootstrapped as of now. It is very much imperative for us to spread the word amongst the masses, amongst the general public, that our homeopathy therapies are highly effective without any side effects. There is almost zero side effect, I would say. And at the same time, keeping this venture up and running and increasing the visibility of the objective of my company is a very painful process. It's a painstaking task, especially when it is bootstrapped, when it is on bootstrap. So there is this problem which I'm facing right now.
So talking about your startup, how is the business model working? Like, for a person who has very limited knowledge about this, how do you explain your business model to them?
So ours is majorly a subscription-based business model, wherein patients or consumers intending to avail my services will subscribe themselves in the packages which we are providing. The features of subscription packages starts from minimum 3 months till 12 months. So where they will be getting, after they will book an appointment either by online or by calling in telecalling service or telecalling department. They will be given an appointment, then the whole case checking process will be done. After that, they will be sent medications like online delivery of medications, doorstep delivery of the medications after online consultation. And yes, our packages starts as little as ₹46 per individual plan per day, and it goes up to 147 per day for a family plan. A family health plan includes like more than 3 individuals in a family. So it is, you say it is pocket friendly as well, and yes, efficacy of medications are definitely on point. And people can also go for single consultation option, but that will include only paying for the medicines and just ₹350. This is all online.
All right. So to sum it up, like what are the services you're offering? Just list me down the services so that it is easily understandable.
Correct. So currently, Namrata, we are currently offering online. Just the way I said, my whole process is online. So currently, we're offering online homeopathy therapy as well as remote psychotherapy, plus delivery of related remedial services. See, first of all, the way I said, the patient or the consumer will book an appointment. I will be consulting, or the doctors will be on board, will be taking up the case. And yes, remote psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is very essential apart from the medications. So once the case is taken well, once we feel yes, the case has been properly consulted, we make sure the medicines are sent off, and that is doorstep delivery. This is the first thing. And yes, this includes analysis of diagnostic reports if necessary. We bring the reports online only. We ask the reports, the blood tests to be done. We analyze everything after thoroughly doing the case taking, and the medicines will be sent off to them. So yes, second thing is our remedial formulation. We make it on our own. Like we have our own remedial formulations. Our team is there to make it. Hence, the efficacy is much better. The quality is much better. Like I can ensure the quality. So same goes for psychotherapy, counseling, and counseling sessions. Same goes for psychotherapy and counseling sessions as well. Our mission for the future is to include various other healthcare services in which the consumer can book an appointment and avail those services from the comfort of their homes.
All right, understood. So now, my next two questions are kind of overlapping each other. One is, why should customers go for your service? And second is, what makes your company or your startup stand out amongst rest of your competitors, if there's any?
Okay, how do we actually? Okay, fine. The first, I would say, the medicines are formulated properly and are chosen after a thorough case taking. The case taking process, which involves like taking the presenting complaints, the past history of the patient, the family history, the treatment history, everything needs like 30 to 40 minutes. This whole process is called case taking. So after individualizing a case, we make sure the formulation is done at our clinic. So yes, that we do. Then our treatment methodology consists of the right selection of the remedy, which is utmost important in providing the right homeopathy therapy. That's where people fail. When I was talking about the quacks, what they do, either they misdiagnose the case or they wrongly select a medicine, even if they reach the diagnosis part well, but they select a wrong remedy. So these two things are taken care well. These two things are very well taken care of. First is right thorough case taking, and second one is right selection of remedy. Then yes, our company is women friendly. Like I have a Striochit program especially designed for women, where I will be, my motive or my objective is to reach out to those women employees in corporate houses or the women who are homemakers who are suffering with these disorders. PCOS, number one, thyroid disorders, perimenopausal, postmenopausal, which they don't talk about. Like most of them are, they are not even aware of their problems. So this is women friendly and doorstep delivery, easy doorstep delivery of medicines. We're just a click away. And last but not the least, no side effects.
Right. Definitely, I would also agree to the fact that the problems you had mentioned are very common in women, and it's increasing with the kind of lifestyle that we are having.
True.
So my next question to you is that when selecting vendors like online delivery partners or manufacturers, what are the kind of parameters you judge them upon before taking them on board?
As of now, Namrata, I would say we're looking for the suppliers first of all, who can supply us with genuinely German formulated medications, which we actually need, because this is how. Yes, coming back to your previous question, how am I different from my competitors? I am looking for the best quality medications out in the market. Like today in the market, there are many people who still think that homeopathy is cheap. It's not like that. It's better to go for, there are many medications which are very costly because the efficacy begins from there. So yes, I'm looking for those suppliers who are going to provide me with genuine Germany formulations. As we all know, or maybe many of us must not be knowing, the founder of homeopathy was from the Germany only, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. He was the father of homeopathy, founder of homeopathy. He was from Germany. So there are many medications, there are many genuine crude form medications are available from Germany. So I want some supplier who can supply me. The first point. Second point is, I'm looking to collaborate with the corporate houses, wherein I can provide them all the medication, all my effective homeopathy remedies to their employees. For that, I will be needing those vendors who can help me to collaborate with them. Yes.
Right. Also, when somebody is willing to work with you in your team, be it marketing or sales or any part of your business, what kind of work environment or culture or relationship skills that person is going to get in return, not just the monetary benefit?
Yes, of course, monetary benefit can be given, that they can get it from anywhere. If any employee down the future, they are getting associated or getting connected with me, with my company, Palvicare Private Limited, we all as a team hope to provide a holistic learning curve to all our employees down the future, which will help them understand this wonderful science, homeopathy. In turn, they will help in promoting the efficacy. right? They will spread this amongst the masses. And the most important thing is which will boost the government's Ayush program. That is my aim. So that is my objective.
All right. Also, when you mentioned objective, also, have you planned anything for the future? Any short term or long term goal?
Yes, of course. My short term, like my recent plan would be to rapidly promote our therapies, my therapies, in every nook and corner of India. And in long term plan, I would say, like down the line, I'm seeing myself to slowly evolve our venture to various other health care services, where the consumer, the way I said in my previous questions, where the consumer or the patient or the user can, book an appointment and avail the service from the comfort of their homes. And yes, one of the most important things, which is my aim, to start a homeo research center where the team will work on or research on irreversible gross pathological disorders like carcinoma. Of late what we have seen, this has become a pandemic kind of thing, epidemic kind of thing, carcinoma. Yes, because here we see there are irreversible gross pathological changes and certain neurological disorders. So we are planning to as a team to open a homeopathy research center. So that will be my future plan. And of course, we are aiming to become a registered, recognized pan-India company in next 5 years, as well as a global brand within the next decade.
All right. Well, best wishes for that. Also, you would agree to the fact that when a startup wants to grow, like you were saying, talking about bootstrapping model, having a steady source of funds is really important in growing your company, taking it to places. So, if you could just walk me through your funding scenario, like till now you're bootstrapped, but are you planning to take funds in the near future?
Of course, we are. The way I said, as of now, we are on a complete bootstrap mode. Yes, we're actively looking for investors who can come on board and help us to scale up our business. And we are also looking for the mentors well experienced in our field of business who can execute and implement their ideas to make our brand get recognition on a national platform. So yes, we are looking for it now.
All right. Lastly, what are your thoughts on startup lanes?
Yes, so that's the good question I would love to answer. Startup Lanes has launched itself as a catalyst for spearheading the entrepreneur's mission of converting the respective ideas into a scalable business. And the kind of consulting support you guys provide to the young businesses mind like us. So that is quite commendable, I would say. We hope to see you guys. We hope to see Startup Lanes add a whole bunch of stories to the credential in the near future. That's what I would wish for.
All right. Well, thank you for your kind words, Pallavi. I, as a team member, am blessed and grateful to receive such generous remarks.
Thank you so much, Namrata.
Thank you for joining today. Have a great day.
Thank you, Namrata. Thank you. Take care.